1, 2, boom. This is how it happens. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Hello and welcome to my channel. Hi, welcome to my channel and Bisola Widlin. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if not, I'm happy to see you as always. Thank you for stopping by again. So, what do I think the Lord is saying to someone today?
Last of all, I want to remind you that your strength must come from the Lord's mighty power within you.
What does this mean to you right now? Leave a comment in the comment section and you will see that God will speak to someone else, not just through the words that come out of my own mouth, but through your own words written down for someone else to see. So, what does this mean to me right now? The focus for me right now for this video is not exactly the almighty power of God, which is there. Nothing moves it. It's there. It's permanent. Is to see what level, what measure of power is at work within me. What measure is at work within me? How can I develop the measure of God's power at work inside of me? Or at least sufficient power to help me fulfill my calling. I was talking about my camera battery going off because it did not have power any longer. So for this camera, the success of the battery is just having enough power to power the camera, this particular camera. So that should be his goal, not necessarily to power any other thing but the camera. Okay, so when I'm talking about the power of God at work within me, I want to be sure that I have sufficient power to help me in my calling, to help me in my assignment, to help me in my living, to help me in my work. And now I'm reminded of David. When David was approaching Goliath, right? Goliath came to David from a measure of the power within him anyway, but that power was not the Lord's mighty power, by his own power within him. So I will not deny the fact that we have a measure of power. Some of you do. You have a measure of power, but the power that you should rely upon is the Lord's mighty power. That one will not fail. The Lord's mighty power at work inside of you. Goliath approached David from a standpoint of his own power that he had. David approached Goliath from the Lord's mighty power. He said to Goliath, "You come at me with a sling and a stone, and I come to you, or I come against you." However he said that, "I come against you in the name of the Lord." He knew that the Lord's mighty power was at work in him, was not just there. I mean, the children of Israel, they knew that God was mighty, but maybe they did not have that measure of God's power within them to defeat Goliath. God's almighty power is there, unquestionable. But David knew that this power was at work within him, and that was how he was able to defeat Goliath. It wasn't the sling and the stone. I mean, it couldn't have been a sling and a stone. God's mighty power. So what am I going to do about this? I'm going to make sure that regardless of everything that surrounds my life, and I advise that you do the same, I rely fully. My anchor is not on any other thing that surrounds me, but from the Lord's mighty power within me. It's not from my level of self-confidence. All of these things are like the building blocks. That is nice. You need a measure of these things. Finances, just anything. But the anchor, the foundation, the core is the Lord's mighty power within me. I'm also reminded of Ephesians 3:20 that talks about how God is able to do so much. I mean, God is able to do anything. I think that statement really captures what I'm trying to say. God is able to do anything. But what is possible for me? It's not just what God is able to do in light of his power, but what he's able to do in light of his power that is at work within me. It's most of the time about the measure of God's power at work within us. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like it and spread the word about this channel to your friends. That will be really nice. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and I will see you in my next video. Feel free to check my channel for messages that have blessed me in no small way that I'm also sharing with you, because I do know that they will bless you in no small way. from power that was from Goliath came to David from a measure of like a level of enlightenment or enlightenment. I don't know how it's being pronounced. This channel is about the Word of God, the Word of God as it applies to our lives, the Word of God, believing it, speaking it. The light is out. All right, I'm going to work with what I have. So I'm just going to turn that brighter. But the light has been on since morning. Let's see how bright can be. Okay. Cozy. I really do hope they bring back the light. And I think it's back. Now I'm going to hurry. Now I'm waiting for the light. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Boom! This is how it happens. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Of course, I can't remember what I was saying. I'll just start over.